Precious people and wonderful people, I greet you all in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. I trust the good Lord is keeping you. I've come to share with you briefly a message that I think it's very important, especially for intercessors and even everyone, to just understand what is happening in our environment. When I was praying, and I was praying for our nation, Zimbabwe, there's a word that was dropped in my spirit to say Youngphobia. But if you check this word from dictionary or Google, you may not find a word that spells Youngphobia. If you find it, maybe it will be talking about something else. But I know that most of the people, they have heard about phobia. That's why you also heard about xenophobia. That is a spirit of fear of foreigners. But in our case, there is a word to say Youngphobia. This is a spirit that is describing the fear of young. So when I was praying, something came to say, when you are seeing comments and other things that are happening in political cycles and generally, the elders who have this Youngphobia, they fear the young. They fear that the youth cannot take the nation forward for various reasons, some that are politically, some that are historically. But it's a Youngphobia spirit, as I was given by the Spirit. So I was praying against it, and also to understand why. So this is a spirit that is not only holding the elders, even the young, but particularly those elders who have the historical background of bringing the independence. They are affected with this Youngphobia spirit. So then God started to show me that it is a progress spirit again that can hold a nation at ransom. Because if we check from the Bible, we see that God had a system of passing his vision and his purposes from one generation to another. And he would make the younger and to move forward with the vision that he would have given to the elders. For example, Moses and the group of Israel were given a vision to cross over to the land of Canaan, a promised land. But most of the elders, most of the people who came out from Egypt did not cross over. They all died, most of them, before they crossed over. But it was the younger generation that fulfilled the purpose of God. So it is in the will of God to take the young generation and to move with the vision that God will be one to fulfill at a particular season, or even in a particular nation and purposes. We also saw how God used people such as David to carry forward the purposes of God. We also saw the prophets like Samuel, who also continued with the vision and the purposes from the elder one, Eli, and God used him. He was a young man anointed to do so. So in brief, I just wanted to encourage intercessors and those who are in the prophetic ministry, intercessory type of ministry, to pray that this will not hold our nation at ransom, because it will create a lot of things and hinder what God wants to do. So this is a Youngphobia spirit, the fear of young, the fear of youth, with various reasons. It won't help the nation to go forward. So this is what I wanted to share with you. That's why you see some of the critics that may come against the young. But it is not that it's against the will of God or what God can do, but it's just a fear, a Youngphobia spirit. So intercessors should pray so that the vision and the purpose of God can be passed to the younger generation. God bless you. Shalom.